Yes, I am live. I am live. What is up, Taurus? Okay, what's happening? What's going on, fabulous? I'm so excited to be here. I'm doing a YouTube reading, which is it's going to be 12 cards for the entire year 2022. So let's dive in. Let's figure out what is on. I'm using my favorite deck for you. Yeah, so let's just rip into it and let's go. Oh yeah, it already's coming out hot, fast. Oh my gosh, quarter one, which is January, February, March, okay, is already looking like you got some challenges. But guess what, Taurus? You guys are the bull. So even though this month of January, you might not be feeling your strongest, okay, because I've got the strength card reversed, I just want you to understand as I just draw. Classic. As I just take the card and throw it, that I want you to understand it's in reverse, and I read reversals. I'm a psychic medium. If this is the first time you have seen me, I just assume everybody's here from TikTok. This is where most people get to know me. So welcome if you're new. My name is Kamala. I'm talking to you, Taurus, about the year ahead, and the first card that I pulled is the strength card reversed. Okay, so this strength card reversed is showing me that right now you might not be feeling your most courageous. Okay, you're the bull, you're so strong. Okay, like literally power of the bull, Taurus. And right now you're feeling slightly insecure. I think you're experiencing self-doubt. I think that you also are, it's the month of January has just been not exactly the start of the year that you hoped. But so is the way with everything that has been going on in the last couple of years. So I want you to know you're not alone. I literally read for hundreds, thousands of people, and I get to have like a collective perspective. And I want you to understand, Taurus, that you're not alone in this. You're not the only sign to be feeling that lack of courage and that insecurity. So what I want you to do for the month of January is understand that it's okay to not feel strong, and that I believe you need rest. So when the lion is feeling its strongest like this, right? You can see it's all like, right? And when you're not feeling strong, I want you to understand rest is such a beautiful thing. So to all of you beautiful Taurus people out there, I want you to understand that rest is a beautiful thing. I think you might need rest from love. You might need to take time to relax from everything that's going on with your career. You might need rest just for your physical body. Okay. So for the month of January, I want you to understand that you need to focus on rest. Now, let's get into it. We're diving a little bit deeper because we're going to move into February now. And February is a 5 of Cups. Okay. Look, the little doodly guy, he's crying and he's looking, he's pointing at the 3 cups that have fallen over. Everything seems wrong right now. You know, no strength. Things aren't going the way that you want. Literally, it is like disappointment. You might feel like, you might feel regret for something that didn't work out. Let's say a relationship or a job opportunity or a business that you started. It might have not gone perfectly the way that you wanted. And you will in February, particularly if this resonates for you. And I understand this is not for every single Taurus out there, but it's just for the ones that this resonates for. If this is feeling you and this feels like, it feels like I'm speaking to you, I am. Okay. I want you to understand that, like, focusing on the failure, right? Here, you see, like, if you focus on the failure, you're missing out on the new opportunities that the universe is trying to bring you. The sun coming out over the clouds. You literally need to focus the month of February on a mindset pivot. Okay. You need to focus on it. This might be more of like, you might be up in your feels, right? You might be just like, I'm just feeling so disappointed. How is it that this gong show has been going on this long? I understand what disappointment feels like. Listen, when you get to my age, you got it. You've experienced so much, but understand that the rainstorm, right? Like this, you see the rainstorm over the castle, over the city, over your life, will not last forever. So experience the sadness, allow it to process out of your system in very healthy ways. I really want you to focus on sacred self-care. And I'm looking over here because you guys know I have over 100 different decks that I read. Okay. And I just feel inspired to give Taurus a little extra love to help you with the first 2 months of 2022. So let me pull out some sacred self-care cards for you. Okay. Look at that. First card that came out is Look to the Stars. Okay. I want you to get in sync with the lunar cycle. I want you to get in sync because you see the lunar cycle right here, right? Good. I want you to get in sync with nature. I want you to spend a little bit of time in nature. I want you to maybe have more fun with like astrology or tarot readings. Join me on TikTok at any time. I'm on live most nights, right? I want you to understand, like, there's a universe out here. Okay. I know I sound like, guess what, people, there's a universe out there. Okay. So I sound ridiculous, but, but I want you to actually understand that you have a spiritual squad on the other side that's helping to support you through the times of hardships and the trials. Okay. So doing a little bit more sacred self-care, like a journal, like keep a journal. And maybe with the journal, you tap into like, hey, it's new moon energy. I am going to use this. I'm going to make some moon water. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can always go to my website, KamalaHurley.com, and learn more there. Google it. Okay. You've got options. But I think journaling is going to be a really healthy, positive way for you to get through the first 2 months. The other thing, too, is that you just basically need some alone time. You need to understand that you are in your own orbit, and that you need time by yourself to process through these emotions, 5 of Cups, so that you can tap into the energy of March. Okay. Look at you coming back, right? Oh, there's my sister. Sorry, don't mind that. That's just my sister. Okay. I don't know how to tell her, can I call you later? Very good. Sorry about that. I make myself laugh. Keep it real. That's what I do all the time. I'm letting you know I'm doing this live so that I get this information to you, or else I'll just it'll be stored on a camera card and I'll never upload it. We're just going with what's easy. Taurus, this is what you're going to do is you're going to step back into the energy. 7 of Wands. Look, the stick figure guy has gone from tears over here to like being empowered, ready to tackle, ready to stand up for himself, herself, their self. Okay. Getting assertive, taking the high ground, not getting pulled into any more drama with people from the past. And just like having the courage to say, guess what? I have the energy. I have the mojo because I've done the sacred self-care. I'm ready to move forward in the path. And I'm not going to accept looking at the negative disappointments in my life anymore. I realize, right, as a little stick figure, that it's time for me to change my perspective and see how much I have going on in my life. And that's what I want you to do, Taurus. I want you to understand you've got so much going on for you. Okay. The first 3 months, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on. Quarter 2. All right. Quarter 2. We're just rocking our way through it. So quarter 2 starts with April. So let me pull the next cards. Here we go. These cards are literally so tricky. Okay. So we have, wow, this is an interesting. Okay. Now I know how strong you guys are. The Taurus is like literally you guys always have the boundless energy. So I just want to also acknowledge starting off January with feeling like you don't have the strength is so out of character for a Taurus. I just wanted to bring that out. Okay. But here's the deal. Part of the reason why things have been challenging is that there is a King of Swords in reversal in your life. Let me translate that for people who don't speak tarot. There is somebody who is trying to control you. Okay. And the bull is like, if you can imagine, if I could drop like a little gif here of a bull that is bucking and going crazy and trying to throw the cowboy off. The Taurus does not want to be controlled. The Taurus is literally about wanting to experience freedom. and being out to pasture, right, so to speak. And there's somebody in your life in the month of April who's going to be controlling, is going to be oppressive to you. This is like dictator energy. It could be a coworker, it could be a partner, it could be a family member, it could be you could also be brutalizing yourself with a negative mindset, which is quite possible. So make sure that you put yourself onto a mental diet where you understand that you have the courage and that you have the strength and that you have the tenacity to tackle all of the challenges that are happening in your life. Okay. So look for that person and try not to give that person any of your power. Healthy boundaries. Okay, for the month of April. You literally need to step into healthy boundaries for this first 4 months. Also, here we are stepping into the month of May. Okay, month of May for the Taurus in the year 2022. You are going to feel exhausted after all of these months. Okay. Again, this is not what the Taurus wants to hear. Okay. The Taurus likes to get out there and run and be wild and be free and do powerful projects and things. So I'm already getting a sense here that like this is a real emotional year. It's a journey that is helping to develop more strength in the Taurus. But it also means you need to take time as you go through these energetic upgrades, if that makes sense. So for the month of May, it's time for you to sit inside your home. Okay. Look outside the window where May showers. Okay. Was it April showers bring May flowers? Whatever. But I just want you to see, like, if it's raining and it's dreary, or if like it's just time for you to just chill out, relax, calm down, because you might feel overstressed. You might feel exhausted from everything that you have gone through. Let me pull out the next card for June. So the end of quarter 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, so from the burnout that happens in May, you're going to step into a period of let me keep going with this reading because I'm very positive. And man, if there's not a long drawn out situation here for you guys, I'm like, what is going on with the Taurus sign? Let me keep going here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to follow the journey. I'm going to follow the cards. But I do want you to know that you always get to choose what resonates for you. You are writing the story of your life. Here we are. Let's keep going. So the trouble in June, at the start of like summer, I just want you to see you get the Ace of Swords reversed, okay? Which is about feeling confused, experiencing I think there's going to be some slight miscommunication in the month of June. And that maybe that miscommunication that happens is going to contribute to the energy of July, which is quarter 3, okay? And I'm not spending too much time talking about July because I think that actually the burnout, the rest just lets you know that like maybe you should rest longer. I think you should rest longer for the month of July. I think if you try to get back into things too fast, that is exactly what is going to bring a poor judgment call. So make sure that you rest completely before you start to take action. Regardless of whether you take action prematurely or not, I want you to see that for the month of July, okay, the month of July, quarter, let me just double check here. We got January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay, so in the middle of July, here we go. There is going to be the big upheaval. Okay. The big upheaval. This is the hardest card to get. Okay. This is the hardest card to get. Now, don't be like, forget this. I'm bailing on this video because I promise you there's good stuff to come. Okay. But this is just, instead of seeing it as a disaster, I want you to understand it's like renovation. Turn on HGTV or like Magnolia Network. It's like, you're like, finally, about halfway through the year, you're like, guess what? I've had all of this happen to me. Man, it's time to restore my life, my everything that I just need to restore everything. So you're headed into a period of restoration in the month of July. Okay. Because finally you will say, the bull will say, enough is enough. And you know that's how it is with the Taurus. With the Taurus, you get to a point and you're like, guess what? I am done. I have been cool. I have been chill. I've listened to what you had to say. I dealt with you being a dictator or trying to control me. And then finally, it is literally the bull in the china shop. Okay. It's literally boom, the bull explodes. Things are going to come down. This is classic Taurus energy, which is like, I ain't putting up with this anymore. So look, this is absolutely a transition back to you having more strength in your life. Okay. Back to you taking control, getting into the authority, okay, of your life, which is what this is. September is all about. You will be saying, guess what? I'm ready to be in control of my life. I'm ready to be the authority of my life because it's time for the emperor to take control of all of this energy and say, enough is enough. I'm going to put structure and control back into my life. I am worthy of living the life that I want. And I do not accept this energy anymore. What's beautiful is once that emperor energy comes into your life, September, we move into quarter 4. Okay. In October, finally, you're going to see justice. The scales are going to balance. Okay. You're going to see that all of this cause here is leading to deep change, deep effect. Okay. You literally are stepping into your truth. You're holding up the sword. You are in charge. You're starting to have the breakthrough that everything that has brought you to the tower moment, you're headed to your breakthrough. Okay, Taurus, you're headed to your breakthrough. Now here, I'm not even done here yet, right? Because we're only up to the month of October, right? Let me just double check. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Oh, this is September. Okay, September. Okay. Now we transition. Is that right? Hold up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I am right. Okay, so that's for the month of September. Okay, keep it real. I can count sometimes. Now, what happens is after you move through October, where you take your power back, you're stepping into November with the energy of the high priestess. Now, this is my jam. Okay, this is where you start to channel in intuitive guidance into your life. You start to listen to your gut. You start listening to the voices, the nudges, which are coming from your spiritual team, which are coming from your instinct. You're getting into better alignment with what you want your highest self to be. Okay. Highest self. Okay. And I do feel like that card's for you. God, yeah, I think that card is definitely for you. Then once you start to tap into this intuition, for the month of December, what you have suddenly moved into is you have faced your fears, 8 of Swords reversed, and you are suddenly empowered in your life. Taurus, you're suddenly empowered in your life. You have released all of this negative energy, which I think is a long time overdue. Taurus, I really feel like this is energy that has been accumulated for years, maybe even decades. Okay. All of that negative energy here that does not serve you anymore is going to find its way in the month of December. You're going to have the sudden realization that when you stepped into your power as the emperor, okay, and once you brought justice into all of this stuff that happened here, by following your intuition, you're suddenly in a place of freedom. This is like a hero's journey for for the year of 2022. And I want you to understand that, man, it's intuition. It's understanding that the universe is truly helping to nudge you into the direction of your dreams. Like I love to remind people, guys, that like what you seek is also seeking you. You are meant to turn your dreams into reality. You are the main character of you're the main character of your life. Okay, so wait, hold on. Here we go. I'm going for one of my favorite props here. This one here, right? It says write your story. Okay. I want you to remember, I have a pen here somewhere, or it doesn't matter. I want you to understand. Here we are. I got a pen. Okay. Take your pen out. Okay. I want you to spend this year journaling because that's what the Sacred Self cards also said. I want you to start writing a new story literally for yourself. I want you to edit out, like, I want you to write a paragraph about all the BS that you've been dealing with. And then I want you to scribble it out and be like, guess what? I don't need that paragraph anymore. I don't need to be dealing with these characters anymore. This person isn't even worthy of being a background extra in the story of my life. Okay. So, this is a way that you can start to bring more freedom, release. This is how you start to face fears that you have in your life. And I'm just looking at my cards right now. This is how you are going to start to deal with renovating your life. Okay. Because this is what it's about, Taurus. This is about renovating your life, taking toxic people, events, places, jobs, whatever it is, even maybe it's physical illness. Like it's just like you need to tackle getting healthy again. It's just time for you to understand that you're the one who gets to write your story. So, yeah. So it is a story of renovation. Okay. This is the year of the fixer upper for you. Okay. You're literally, you can't wait till you get to December when you start chanting, move that bus. Okay. That's a TV show I watched like a million years ago. But like, honestly, genuinely, I'm very excited for you, Taurus. I want you to stay positive. I want you to understand that while you're going through this, like you are literally working your way back into your power. And that's exactly where the Taurus energy needs to be for 2022. Listen, if you guys want to learn more about how to develop your intuitive gifts like that, or just how to connect to spirit guides, or maybe you just want to hang out with me on a TikTok live where I might read for you for free, or you can join my Facebook group. Everything is below, in the comment section. Oh my God, this is the fun part. I get to say, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'm here to help support you. My name is Kamala. I'm a psychic medium. And ultimately, guys, you are the main character. You're the main character of your story. So I want you to understand, okay, deeply, that you get to write what you want in your life. Okay. And it's all about like how you use your thoughts, how you use your feelings, your emotions to help manifest to manifest a pivot so that you can start to step into the bigger dreams that you have. So hang out with me. My name is Kamala Hurley. This is the worst outro ever, but I don't care because I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, gosh.